Okay, so we're doing 5.2 multiplication of monomials. Okay, so this is something we've done in the past before, and it's just simple integer work. And we've done this, we did this at the very beginning of the year. So we know when we're multiplying integers, a positive times a positive will equal a positive number. A positive times a negative will result in a negative number. A negative times a positive will result in a negative number. And finally, two negatives multiplied by each other will be a positive number. Okay? So all we're going to do is multiply monomials. So to do this, we do the following. One, we multiply the numerical coefficients. So we have, if we just have the example of 5 and x, this is the coefficient again. And this letter being our variable. Okay, so then it says multiply the literal coefficients or the variable, another word for variable, by carrying each variable into the answer. And we're going to do the following. So 3y times 2. Anytime we have two brackets beside each other, we know it's multiplication. And for each of the examples below, you're going to see that it is multiplication. So 3y times 2, first we do the numerical coefficients. So that just being 3 times 2 is 6. And then we do the literal or the variable, y times, well, it's just y by itself. So it's y, the answer being 6y. For the next one, number 2, we do the numerical coefficients first. So 2 times negative 4 being negative 8. And then a times, well, it's just a times itself. So it's a by itself there. The next one is 5 times 3p. First doing the coefficient or the numerical, 5 times 3 being 15. And p times, well, it's just p by itself, so it's 15p. In the next one, we have negative 4 times 6k squared. So negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. And then we just have k squared. Seems pretty simple and straightforward. The next one, 15a times b. Well, it's 15 because it's just times 1, basically. And then it's a times b, and that ends up being just ab. So the answer being 15ab. Also notice that we tried to keep that in alphabetical order. So we didn't go BA, we went right to AB. And that's just a more simple and proper way to write it. So in this case, we have y times negative 9z. So we have negative 9 because it's by itself, and that's its numerical coefficient. Then we have y times z, and that would just be yz. For the next one here, we have negative 4m times 5n. So we deal with the numbers first. Negative 4 times 5 being negative 20. And m times n, well, they're not the same, so it just ends up being mn. Couple more examples here. We have negative 7g times negative 2h. Well, it would be negative 7 times negative 2. Two negatives equaling a positive number, that being 14. And we have gh that we're left with. Finally, we have a positive number times a positive number times a positive number, that being 2a times 3b times 4c. In this case, we have 2 times 3 is 6 times 4 is 24. And then we have the a, b, and c. And since none are the same, they don't have exponents, but it would be 24a, b, c. And so, guys, I'll give you, let's just say, the next 7 minutes here to do the 5.2 assigned work. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. We've done all this in the past, and this should be pretty straightforward. I'm here if you have any questions, and this will be up on YouTube.